Hello.
Hello.
Pyromaniac. Do you main brand?
Uh, yes, but unrelated.
Okay. If you say so. If you say so. And then do you play brand support or mid?
Yeah, I play brand support for Elo. I was a top main, and then I've played support for so long that I now suck at top lane.
I
So
see. Yeah, top lane's so matchup dense too. It's literally the switch I did actually. Whenever I first started playing, like season 3, 4, I played Renekton top. And then I just found
no,
myself on like Karma Nautilus. And then whenever I started playing some top again, I was like, uh-oh. Because like you
yeah,
raise an elo, everyone gets better. You didn't practice the role. Like it's
yeah,
it's not even like you're bad. It's like you just that's not what the muscle group you've been hitting. So
yeah.
right, but yeah, I think brand support's a little bit worse. This like the last like
Oh
three
yeah, I
years.
don't think he's great at the moment,
Yeah,
but he's fun. So
yeah.
whatever.
I haven't
At
like
least I feel like I have impact when I hit fatty abilities on people, as opposed to just like pressing buttons on Lulu beep boop I won. Great. That was
yeah
fun.
that and like he has a bit more of a better matchup into some of the enchanters. Like so if I'm thinking of like mage bot lanes, I think of like Xerath. But like Xerath and Tanami, and then Yumi paired with most ADs, like he's losing just naturally. But at least with Brand, he packs like more into one big combo, and then you have like free poke for the most part.
Yeah,
So
it's entertaining.
alrighty. So what are you looking to work on today?
Uh, I basically put myself on Darius duty, so I was hoping to work on laning and general top lane shit on Darius.
Right. So we're back to top lane. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you play on NA?
No, I'm Os.
GG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even have an OS account. Because okay, and then what rank are you?
Well, I'm like gold 4 at the moment, playing base nothing but support and kind of just going, all right, I've dragged my ass into gold for end of season, not really playing anymore. I peaked gold 1, 99 LP playing top lane, I think last season or the season before that. But I wouldn't say I was that good of a player because I was just spamming Garen and getting ganked and just living every time because Garen was 52% win rate broken.
Yeah. So would you say that you just want to stick with top lane, like,
Pretty much, yeah.
and then you're totally done with support?
Um, I mean, I'll play it for fun and norms, but I don't really see myself improving much at the role, so
Okay.
probably don't want to keep playing it in ranked.
Okie doke. And then you play Darius. Do you play Set at all?
Nope.
Okay.
And
Set.
I'm not a huge bruiser head. My top lane champ pool back before I played loads and loads of support was like Malphite Cho'Gath. So
Hmm. And then into a Darius is that's a harder shift because
it is.
yeah,
I mean, I was playing a lot of Teemo because I was coming back from a bit of a break on League, so I'm like, I'll play lots of AD carry to try and grow hands. My clicks did get a lot better.
yeah.
But then I was like, well, why play AD carry when I can play range top and focus on like orb walking and clicking there as well? So I
Right.
played quite a bit of Teemo.
And then you want to get good at top, right?
Yes, that's my goal.
Okay. So I think we just drop tanks entirely. That'd be my advice.
Yeah, I
And
haven't
then
been playing them at all.
yeah, and then switch to the bruisers. So I think if you played Darius, Set, and Renekton, that'd be a good start
All right,
if you want to play those. And then for an AP
sounds good.
champion, do we even have an option here? I'm looking at all the top lane champs. Oh, well, there's Mordekaiser.
Oh, true.
So there's Mordekaiser.
Wow.
Gwen is a bit much for where you're at.
Oh yeah, I do not have hands,
Even
so
even the best suck at Gwen, so I don't like her too much. Right. Yeah, I'm not seeing an AP champ. There's Rumble and then there's Mordekaiser. And Mordekaiser's like just built for top lane.
yeah.
Rumble makes things a lot harder, so let me write those down. We got the main man, Darius, Renekton, and then Set. With Set having like more damage, but then Renekton having the more bruiser aspect. So Set and Darius are a lot closer. but then Renekton can transition to other champions easier. So like if you went from like Renekton to Scion, like blasting off rotations of your abilities and getting that down, building up sequencing of like using cooldowns, backing off, going back in, stuff like that. You can really build up quicker on Renekton. But yeah, so we're starting with Darius. Do you want to look at a VOD or what? We could do a live game as well.
I'll probably just jump in queue then.
Okay. OCE. Haven't coached OCE in quite some time, but
Greatest server in the world.
I kind of cracked the code looking at like a handful of games because for whatever reason, whenever I got promoted by Malice, I think like at the start of this year, there were so many OCE people and like.
It's because when he was in streaming from Korea for ages and ages and ages, Korea's a really good time zone for both. They're like 2 hours different.
Okay, like
so if he was just perma streaming living in Korea, he had a lot of OS viewers. Like 40% of his viewers were OS. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, watching the OS players, like, dude, the server is team deathmatch, and like it makes it very basic of how you want to play. Like every role, every champion, I kind of boiled it down to at least the way that I think like is the best to play it without having played on it is farm early, like build yourself up early, take chances, and then in the mid game, like you strictly brawl. And then after a fight is done, you go back to farming and reset. And if you do that, you win. You don't like run into trouble. And then in the late game, you don't fight unless you can get an objective. So with those basic rules, if we have those in mind,
just giving me PTSD of random OS games.
Right.
Fucking walking into the enemy red buff with everything down, no reason to be there.
It's like with those rules, I think I've solved OCE. Every fucking elo too, like, oh my god, what a server, what a fucking server. And if you're not the guy getting 30 kills, why play? That's my opinion on the damn server. Because I was coaching like Amumu jungles and shit, and I was like, why? Let's just lock in like, I don't know, let's lock in something that get 30 kills, or else we are like playing the guy that tries to cap the flag in team deathmatch. Like it's not working out. Oh shit.
What do we think of the Fiora ban?
I think it's fine. What else does Darius hate?
I don't know, that's just my default top lane ban because GPs in this elo are not good enough.
Yep. So. Okay, Darius, Masters, weak against Yorick. Now, Yorick on OCE is a good ban. I know this because there's one player. That's my analysis, thank you. Akshan, Olaf. Okay. Those are weak matchups for Darius. Now, what if I filtered this to OCE, though? Because this is a special server. Let's see.
I mean, I got clapped out by a Gnar earlier in the day, so that matchup feels fun.
Oh my god, I've never done this. Filter OCE. Yuck. And then let's do Platinum Plus. Because I was doing
Seems
Masters.
like a quick way to acquiring brain rot. Filtering by OCE.
Okay. These win rates are absurd. Like, because the matches played are so low as well. Here, let's do last 30 days. Okay. Weak against Rumble, Vayne, Kled, Kennen, Gnar, Teemo. So, like, with these ranged champions, Darius does just lose to them. There's nothing to it. So...
Awesome.
I suppose if, like, you know which one's in queue, the Gnar, the Kennen, or the Teemo, like, those are fine bans. With Vayne, it's your jungler's issue. But like Gnar, Teemo, Kennen, it's up to you to just lose in the right way or find a way to kill them.
Yeah.
So, whichever one.
I mean, I was able to go all in the Gnar when he went into big Gnar a few times. Besides that, it's kind of doomed, and I could never run him down. He can just jump away. Yeah. If I don't either jump, it feels really doomed.
Yeah, it's harder for you, but you're also getting back into it. So
true.
That's one of those matchups. It's like you lose it like 50 times at the beginning of the season, and then you build up how to kill just once. You just need that one kill in the early game, and you flip the matchup. So
mid lane, oh boy,
man. Say getting coaching exclamation point. Nice.
Surprised by how often people will roll swap. I know, so I guess norms helps it, but
Everyone's a casual.
yeah.
Not even in a bad
The
way. That's
truth.
just how they play. Like
Yeah.
everyone's here. We're here to have a good time. Then yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all just bros. Except, man, there's this one fucking dude I've encountered in like fucking silver gold MMI norms like 3 or 4 times with the ID Regan backwards.
What does that mean?
Oh, I'll type it out for you.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, no ban.
OCE. OC
Yeah,
literally
just
reminds me of like old school gaming. Like they're just their own like little. It's not a server. It's a gaming club. You know.
we're a fucking zoo, is what we are.
Okay, what do you think about Jack's matchup?
I have not played it. Darius into Jax. Last time I played as Jax top lane, I just got bush cheese level 1 and lost the entire game off of it. So let's try and not do that.
It's a good place to start. Jax's
Yeah.
level 1 is tricky.
Hmm.
If they start E, like which they should against Darius,
Mhm.
then you have to like be waiting for them to move into you and then move away. Then it's all Jesus from that point. How you play the wave.
Do I even start W into Jax if he starts here, or do I like start Q and like Q the wave or some bullshit?
I'm not sure. Thinking about it, I think you would go W. Because you could kite him out and you could also use that to help you last hit the wave faster. You could auto one minion, W reset the other one. Last hit it with the W, W reset. Keep that going.
Does Darius have mana issues, or am I just spamming abilities brainlessly and running out of mana perma?
If you're throwing your E the wrong way, then yeah, you run out of mana, as you should.
Alrighty.
Using the E and Q the wrong ways. Basically, like with Darius, if you're queuing the wave, like you lose. It should be abilities on the enemy and auto attacks on the wave. Okay, and then what are your runes? Personally, I would run armor and then bone plating against Jax.
Wait.
Everything else is fine. It's like, yeah, you get more scaling, but the game lasts 80 minutes, so you know.
And I guess if I'm trying to improve, I should be trying to like win the game in the first 5 minutes, right? Every time.
Well, playing for our lane.
Retards in lane, or
just generally playing for our lane. So it's like we go armor and runes, and then we have easy merc treads against their team comp if you wanted it.
yes. What's itemization like on Darius?
You got me. A whole lot of AD. A whole lot of AD plus like HP items.
80 HP.
Yeah. So Stride Breaker, Divine Sunderer. I would imagine some Black Cleaver.
I brainlessly went Trinity versus Nasus instead of Sunderer, so I'm pretty proud of my itemization so far.
Okay. Even matchups like that, like if you don't have to 1v1 them, like you could still like get a Stride Breaker for their backline or something. You become the Darius that ghost from behind the enemy and they're screwed. Oh yeah, Death's Dance. That's a pretty important one on Darius.
We take Ghost to get to lane quickly. What do you mean?
Right, but since they have so much AP, we don't need Death's Dance. I would go Trinity versus Jax. Stridebreaker versus Jax. He has Ignite and Lethal Tempo, a little cheater. I think you just go with Stride Breaker.
Alrighty.
Who's their jungler?
Echo.
Okay.
Nice. So am I getting level 3'd?
Even if you are, it's okay. So it's like you want to get the initial push on the wave and then hold it.
Am I cheating on 3 or?
No, no. So it's get the initial push, and then once you have it, just last hit.
Alrighty.
Wow, he went fucking Q. Kill him.
If I still lose this, I do. That's interesting.
Yeah, you have to use the ghost and then like be moving past him so that you dodge his autos. Like effectively, you know, you outrun him so he can't just whack, 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 whack.
Yeah. It's a little complicated for my poor little brain. Just don't get hit by the auto attacks. I never would have thought of that.
Gotta run
no,
past him
wait.
faster. Like, Jack's well. If we're staying there auto for auto, we're screwed. I did this similar thing the other day. I was playing Cassidon into Yasuo. I ult in. He gets 4 autos. I get 1. You win, man. You win. Well, you never know if you don't go. You're gonna get an XP lead from this too. Like this is, so it's like we lasted the way from here, and then we're looking for a reset when we can, and then once we come back with items, we can fight again.
Click minion a little hard, I guess.
Okay, try to crash this wave. You can Q this wave, it's fine. Keep
Didn't
pushing.
get full back line there. That was bad. Did I get the crash off? I did. Awesome. And I just back here?
Yep. Personally, I'd get boots and then a longsword health potion. We can't even afford health potion. Man. And then he went cloth armor. Word. Let's go!
Oh, we're doing it. Yeah, okay.
Let's go, Vayne! Let's go!
Fast-paced, tactical.
Okay. Waves pushing back towards us. You don't want to get hit here.
So I just sit in XP range and don't last hit?
Yep.
I die a lot on wave pushback, so...
Yeah, when the wave's pushing back to you, you generally want to avoid trading. It becomes especially true with Jax.
I know, I just walk up there, click minion, and then I get all in and die. You'd think I'd learn.
Part of it. I've done it 1.5 million times on GP. Try to hold the wave and fucking die. My whole game's over. Q.
Oh my fucking... Let's not talk about that.
Happens. Short trade. Okay, after the melee minions, look for a short trade and then back off.
Do I start trades with E, or do I just try and walk up and hit him?
I would start with E. I mean, he's playing back, so let's just get level 6 now. Get level 6 first. No E? Run him down, run him down, run him down, run him down.
That did not mean to flash there. Oh well. Alrighty. Whatever.
Okay.
Fattest fingers in the West. Okay.
Crash the wave. If the jungler's there, it is what it is. Whenever the big wave's going in like this, you want to play to the left side and then try to just hit the wave. They'll tell you if a gank's coming. God, we don't have pickaxe gold. Fuck.
It's a little cringe.
I guess
Just-
a ruby crystal and dagger, like, feels bad.
We just fucking build a bear.
You can go a single health potion if you want.
Nah.
He's gonna come back with
probably
Sheen,
mindless.
and our life's gonna be over.
It's gonna be a fun one.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have TP. He didn't crash. That's good.
I probably usually buy mindlessly buy merc treads there, but
That would reek.
it's probably not good.
Same deal. We receive this wave, and then once it bounces back, then we can attack. Too much. Ninja Tabby? Okay. We can't win.
Alright. It's a little dude.
It's a pull him under turret angle.
Yeah.
It's the only way we win.
He tries to kill me there. I'm reasonably sure I'm dead. Oh, wow. We fail the W reset.
Okay, nice.
And I
We get pushed
CS
in.
most of the wave.
You should just last hit the wave. You should stop hitting it. You want to get pushed in here. Okay, short trade. Nice.
Alright, he's dead.
Goong! That's how you do it. So whenever like they're going for the cannon, right, and you're ease up, you can take that short trade. At least look for it, even though you're behind in items and stuff. Let's get one play.
Agreed for a play.
Yes,
here?
yes. Very nice. God bless. Let's get that pickaxe. And then I guess we can just get the iron spike web. I don't really care for the other thing. Into the stride breaker. Okay.
Alright. Whatever, I'm gonna be up by the time I get back to the lane.
Then what are Jax's items? Vamp Scepter.
He's full build! That's like really interesting that he's not going the Sheen. You'd think. Alrighty. Alrighty.
pull. Okay. This is fine. Okay, receive the wave. You don't want to trade here. Nice.
Oh my god, we clicked the wrong minion.
Just don't use your Q for the minion. Okay. Question, is Echo still in the bush?
Oh no.
Jax is being weird.
Yeah.
Ward it, check. Thank you. Don't use your Q for the minions. You have to be brave enough to walk up and auto them, or Iron Spike Whip or something.
Shit, yeah, whip.
We don't have our Q when Jax attacks, we lose. Okay. Nice.
I wasn't even trying to go for that timing, but it worked.
Okay.
Oh. And I lose passive.
Bruh. Close.
That's a little cringe.
If you land that Q ulti, he's dead. But yeah.
I do. Yeah.
You gotta be
whatever. It's just jungle diff, I guess.
the stride breaker.
Oh fucking why? Why? Love me some gore drinker Darius.
He did the first sequence though, right? Correct. So he E's, he moves forward, you E, you back up, and then you can immediately ghost at that point if you want to. And then just start running them down. Auto W, Q, and then kiting, moving. Not trading autos, you know? With his fucking lethal tempo. And then play it out from there. So let's just...
I didn't even know I could use the E to, space off of this E like that. But,
you just did it?
I it just happened. I'm like, oh, that's neat.
Bruh. You did that part perfectly. God bless.
Yeah.
Instinctually. He's just that guy.
Yeah. Bob Ross, happy little accidents. Alright.
What is his items?
No
Bork?
Pickaxe.
God
no
bless.
Bork. You'd love to see it.
So you want to punish him for CS here, and then last hit.
Okay.
Nice try. Okay. Now, go take... I don't know, there's nothing for us to do. You could recall for Stride Breaker. Like right here, I would say like go take the enemy jungle, but there's nothing. You can take a Gromp and get back to top, no problem.
Got to whip spike him in that trade. Not so good at item actives.
Whenever I suck at the items, I just cast them in between everything else. If I casted Q, listen, I pressed 1, 2, I don't care. I don't care if it's right. I used it.
No, I just lose turret. It's a little interesting.
I mean, they drop Rift Trail for it. Okay.
I wonder if I flash E him there. Yeah. It's coming into me, it's fine. Probably don't want to shove this.
An ally has been slain. Shut down. Enemy killing spree.
We're farming. Jax is
Oh,
mid.
my brother really walked into the turret range. Being sold out by the melee cruiser.
Push. We want to get a recall off now. Since Jax chooses to go mid, you have time.
That's the first time I've fucking queued double wave like that. I always miss that.
Next wave. So we want to crash. You could choose to hit the turret, but it presents a risk. But if you look like everyone on their team helped with that dragon, so you should be good to hit the turret.
Yeah, I'm C4 showing, so I'm just gonna do it. Okay. Jax might be coming. Jax was coming. I should have pulled him there.
Okay,
Whatever, I'm
let's
leaving.
leave.
Thinking item-wise, I'm thinking tier 2 boots is like Death Dance components.
I'm thinking Merc Treads and then Silvermare Dawn. It's a QSS one. So you can just get a ruby crystal or nothing. Nice. Oh, this item owns.
I've never bought it.
Nobody knows it's in the game. This item's insane.
So I just gotta cleanse his E and then run him down.
Well, it's not to help us
Interesting.
fight Jax. This game's not about fighting Jax anymore. It's like we farm this lane, and then when it comes to team fights, we run down their carries. And Jax is the team issue now. If we're gonna fight him, it has to be with everyone else.
Holding the wave correct there?
It's okay.
Not sure about that one.
It's like look at where Lily is at, and then they can attack Rift Herald. But can you guys contest Rift Herald? No. So holding the wave's fine.
Do we even want to contest Rift Herald? It's the second Herald, so it's a little sussy.
It's like where Lilia doesn't have ulti. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, back here. I fucked it up. Alrighty. No Jax, not the Croaks. I beg. Oh, he's just pushing it back into me. What a pal. What a guy.
Where's their jungler?
Don't pop Herald in my face and get E'd. Ah ha ha ha. Oh man. Alrighty. Just. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, I couldn't ult him over the wall either.
That's just shit that surprised me. Stay top, stay top, stay top. You want to push out this wave and take the turret. Whatever the fuck's happening mid is not your issue.
Shut down.
You never defend shit as Darius. Like, you attack it or play for your own lane. If they're attacking mid turret, we're not defending mid turret. We're looking for a flank to kill them or we're not showing up.
Turret has been destroyed.
Should probably be stride breakering that wave. Some shit.
Okay, this wave's risky. Jax is the guy right now. Alrighty. Damn, do we have the Silvermare Dawn just on this recall? 26? It's fine. Alrighty, good luck actually using the active too.
Oh, it's... Yeah, you've seen me use Stridebreaker once this game, and it was on the wave, so it's happening.
Okay. You can go to Dragon. Give up the top wave, give up the top turret, just for the fight. It's fine. Darius has to fight, so... We're sacrificing top turret intentionally for this.
I have terrible damage foresight on Darius ult. Unreal.
Everyone. Can we get a fucking fight going here?
Wow, I hooked the Miko clone.
Okay.
Maybe walking in there was not the play.
Run in there. Okay. We want to QSS the Nico ult, and then buffer a Q, so that we're moving forward, heal, auto W, ulti, and it's A-OK. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. May or may not have completely forgotten I had QSS.
Happens.
I went in there, I was eyeballing the Ari like, please challenge me, or QSS it, it'll be great. And then the second she didn't, I'm like, great, QSS is dead to me.
Magic resist value.
Guess I wait on Fountain for Silvermere here.
No, just go bot. Get the wave. And kill this wave as fast as possible. Let me keep shoving out.
Hmm. What's the rationale behind shoving this? Am I going for the turret, or am I just
keep shoving?
Pressuring.
You'll see.
Okay. Fat
Okay.
fingers.
Now look at mid. Do you want to flank mid, or do you want to stay bot?
Probably stay bot, I think.
Well, look at the fight. We gotta see it. You can see the mini map, but you need to see what's going on. I think we go there.
I'm looking, but I don't know what I'm looking for.
We're looking for low HP. We're looking for like flashes, things like that. Kill this guy. You have QSS.
But just ghost it, or?
Just kill him. Jesus, look at that damage. Oh, if we kite it downwards, I think we live, but Jesus Christ, that damage onto a Lux.
Yeah, that's a little funny.
Kaboom! Okay, Silvermare Dawn, and then I think Starax. I would go with the Phage first, because we already have like a good amount of AD. So we just mix it up right now with HP and AD. And where we got Baron, right? Or was that a...
No, we haven't taken it.
Oh. Wait, what? I'm freaking
We
out.
just killed them all and didn't take it already.
Alrighty.
So CE, baby.
Let's play for Baron now. Because we push out the bot wave, and now we can play around the mid. Okay.
An ally has been slain.
No.
Let's catch top wave.
Yeah. Don't know why I'm trying to flank an Ari. If you will, just hit the R button.
Yeah. No ghost. Let's Stuff's not happening. Nice. Kill. Nice.
Hey, Nasus, buddy. What you trying here, Mister Support Nasus?
Alrighty, we're entering the late game. What was the rule about late game? We only fight if we're gonna get an objective.
Yeah.
The other fights are bullshit. This will help us get to level 16.
An ally has been slain.
Probably be there.
Enemy has been slain.
I mean, it's not like third dragon or anything. Well, it's okay. It's third dragon. It's not fourth dragon.
That's not our guy. We have magic resist, big man. We're playing for team fights.
I don't think I can touch him.
An ally has been slain.
No, I can crab.
Can try to fight the dragon, even though Vayne's dead. If everyone was staying. Never mind.
Whatever. Oh, here's base here. Let's take the top wave. What's Vayne doing? He's going better. Oh.
So we want to farm the bot wave quickly. So like, let's just
Then
take
look
this
for
wave.
flank mid.
Yeah, let's take this wave and then go mid. Stay mid. Don't do this. Look at where look at the map. So they push that wave, like receive that wave, get level 16, and then look for the fight. Not that flank with how spread out the map is.
Where did I ghost? That was
Fuck.
greatest use of ghosts on this server, I reckon. That's Nico clone. Awesome, good to know.
Okay, play to hit the carries when you can. Okay, do Baron. Echo's bot. The berries, you're not farming here. Okay. Nice echoes on raptors, you'll love to see it. Easy peasy. Now can we get everyone to go top? Got a couple of them. Stay top, hit the turret.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay. And we want to bait the enemy into us.
Oh, that's a Nico.
Okay, worth. Whenever you're pulling like that, just be like ready to use that E as soon as they
Yeah.
like get near you.
I needed to EM.
If we can get a Q, oh my god, we're living. If not, it is what it is. I spent our HP for him. Get Sterax, big man. Okay. Let's see. What the hell to build from there? I'm thinking like Force of Nature.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's go Fortunate Nature. Get the magic resist
If
first.
it was the 4 AP, I reckon that could possibly be the play.
You could also go Maw like in more even games, but right now like we're just the guy in front of the ADCs. That's all we need to do. So let's get Force of Nature.
Force of Nature versus Spirit Visage. I feel like I never buy Spirit Visage.
Spirit Visage sucks.
Are there spots where Spirit is good? Or it's just kind of ass?
There's spots, but good luck finding them.
Won't feel too bad about it then.
Okay, start a fight. Start a fight with all your allies around you.
There's a lot of wards in this bush.
Okay,
Right.
good. Just push. Who cares about the dragon? Not me. We win the fight and then we take the objectives. Right now you can take the turrets right now. But if you do the dragon into the turrets, it's less value, you know? Because you can always go back to the dragon. Alrighty, good job. Good engage. You guys can
Just
end.
ran around and yeah, I ran around until they walked into me. And then they walked into me.
That's how
It's
you
great.
fucking do it. You ghost, you QSS their shit, and they're like, what? And then you run into them, E. EQ, Stride Breaker. They're like, huh? Alrighty, we got it done. We got it. The damn job done.
Amazing.
But that's on like the losing end of Darius whenever we lose lane for the most part. Like, we got the gank off onto Jax, but we weren't winning the solo matchup.
So you just build to be a meatball and annoy the enemy backline. Not
That-
even.
Yeah, that's part of it. But like, the way we play out the side lanes, it's like we farm those for a little bit, and then we go for a play. And then after the play, we reset. And then if the wave is still pushed, you can go back onto the map, like wherever your allies are, and then fight again. If the wave is pushed, then you have to receive that wave. You know? There's a whole lot more
So
of like
if
playing
there are
the
waves
map.
to catch the waves. If there are no waves to catch, group with the team.
Yep.
Awesome.
And then that timed around like your level 16 and stuff is something to play around.
Okay.
Okay, but let's look at the lane, big man. Let's see what happened here. It up. Bang, bang, bang. Right, so right off the bat, the level 1. Like, where he starts Q, you have him. So we auto W, auto. Auto, auto W. And you don't have to W that one. So auto it, and then ask Jax what he wants to do. Like, you can move up here, and then if he E's, you back off. If he does nothing, you could try to W him. And then if he Qs, same deal. So that W is too soon. Then auto, our W is up. Don't click back. Just stand right here. See what Jax wants to do. Because you have to wait for him to move into you with the E or Q. He hasn't shown us either. And then we auto attack him, and I'm like, what's going on? What is this from both players? I'm freaking out. And then another auto attack, and I'm like, what the hell? And then he Qs, and I'm like, he's dead. So then auto. Immediately when he would Q, I would ghost, but it is what it is. And then we W, and then ghost. Use your health potion, ghost. And then auto, moving. So if we move down here, he can't immediately get the auto again with the ghost going. And then again, the whole sequence, like he's getting 2 autos for R1, and that's why he's winning. And then you don't auto W here. You could try to flash his Q, like anything, with the summoner spells and then moving, and you win that.
Yeah.
But we can't win auto for auto because Jax is bullshit. Like, that's the one champion where it's like, Jesus Christ, like this lethal tempo is too much. But you never know if you don't go. But with any all-in, it's like blast that flash and ghost off, see what happens. We're getting more value. And then we're on the back foot, and it's a whole bunch of like recovery. It's not the spot you want to be in on Darius. So with the lane, it's like a whole lot of slow stuff, but
It's just don't get frozen on simulator, right?
kind of. But it's like mainly it's like we want to have the push on him and then be standing past the wave when he's getting zoned from minions. And then we're doing good. But receiving the wave is just slowly losing because basically every champion is outscaling Darius, you know? So if you're not beating them in lane, you're not winning.
Yeah.
So that's why we don't want to lose the initial all-ins. But this is good. We E, take a small trade as we're receiving a gank. Very nice. Boom. Okay. Like,
Right,
so
The
good.
cannon?
So good. With the E and then
Yeah.
kiting, and then immediately ghost back at him. Just pay attention to Jax's abilities here. He uses his W on the cannon. Auto, E. So he has his Q, but that's okay. So he has no E, and his W is coming back up. He autoed a minion too. Okay, so then we Q, and then turn for the... And then he has no Q, and then has no W. But then the moving does nothing because you've moved past him and then pathed back towards him. All this time, he's standing still and then autoing. And we know that he gets like 2 autos for our 1 at least. And then that keeps stacking up.
I should have popped Ghost and have been spacing on him so he's not just turbo hitting me constantly.
Yep. So from this position, it's like, where do you want to move? Since you would start here.
Well, I mean, if I win the all in, I should try and stay behind him so he's not getting to turret, I guess. But I'm, I don't know. I go in here and then my health bar drops and I get scared and I run out because I don't know my damage.
Well, yeah, once you're in it, stay in it. Like, see what happens on Darius, because there's no sequence in which you go in and then go out and then go back in. If you go out and then go back in, you're losing every single time, every matchup on Darius. So once you've chosen an all-in, play the whole sequence out going all-in and see what happens. Because that's going to be the only way you can realistically gauge what happens. And when you die in the game, like, part of it, you know, it sucks to suck, but so... Right, so we start from right here, and then you say you want to stay behind him, so it's like generally we're going to be moving down.
Yeah.
So if Jack stays here, and then we keep like moving downwards to follow him. But that puts us like closer to the minions. So maybe we're tanking those, and then maybe we're taking more damage that way. So it's like I would want to do the same, like you would want to follow him, but if I could, it's like if he's going to stand here in auto, not clicking anywhere else, like I would want to move like say like down here.
A little.
Yeah, avoid the minions.
Get away from the minions.
Pull him towards you, because if he's standing here and he has to move from here to here, you're buying time. And that's damage for us. Like
Yeah.
all this distance is damage that you have to abuse with your ghost and movement. And then if he Qs onto you and you flash that, like he's extra fucked at the right timings, you know?
You can flash Jack's Q?
Well, you
I
can
mean,
flash
the damage of it?
You can flash away when he immediately lands. So if you don't have an auto, you don't have a Q, you don't have a W to trade. It's like wait for his Q and then flash away.
Oh,
So
yeah.
let's say we're right here. He Qs onto us. We flash right here. He doesn't have an auto W off the Q, you know? He has to move.
Yeah.
And we're buying more time. So
There
that's
are own cooldowns and yeah. Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense.
buying distance. We're buying time. And he's not getting 1.5 billion autos off. His Q is close. I'll give you that. But it's just the fear that fucks the Q because you move too far away.
Yeah.
The fear fucks this movement. We're running away, and then
I'm
you
in
wanted
Narnia. I'm in Narnia.
it. Yeah. So I think that's the main
Yeah.
thing to correct. Actually, is just it's not don't be scared. It's like do it scared, but stay in it. Never, ever, ever, ever going in and out. Once you go in, you're in. You get the bravery, you get the consistency with that with melee champs top, then it transitions to every single champion. Because if you're brave enough to stay in it, even on the ones that go in and out, like you can get more for your time. Like immediately, like I think of like Renekton. It's like I E forward, and then I auto W, and then Q. And then like the scared person always E's away. But like if you know they have nothing, you know like you can tank a little bit, like you can get another auto, and another one, and then E away. Because you have the time. Something like that. Be brave. Be bold. Be just. Okay, and this dragon fight reeks. Right. So you have to pay attention to where everyone's at for the dragon fights. So your team, your Vayne and Nasus is mid. How the fuck are they going to get to the dragon? Like, they have to push through mid. So be mid with them. Or else you're solo here. Who are you walking into? All 5 members for, like, all intensive purposes, you know? We don't know.
Just face check the whole enemy team. What could go wrong?
Yeah, Quinn top, Lilia here. Fuck this. So push with Nasus and Vayne mid and then see what happens. Right, so that doesn't happen. So that's the first L. And then we want to get on top of them. We want to provide some value for everyone around us. We got Vayne here, Nasus here, Quinn, or Lilia right there. So then Ari no charm, moving in, QSS the Nico ult, and then E, auto W, Q, stride breaker. We're good. But it's a walk forward, E, get hit by Echo, die.
Yeah.
Which that provides value, but, you know. We have to get our damage off. At least that should, like... all those sequences, all those abilities, like, they gotta get out. Slam dunk Lux in the ball lane. How dare this bitch show up. Dunk! And then kiting. Don't auto the turret.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Yeah, if I run backwards there instead of running through the turret, I'm fine, done.
Yep. But you had the solo kill.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. And then OCE, late game rule. What is it?
Don't fight anywhere that's not an objective.
That's right. If we're not getting objective, we don't give a fuck.
This whole sequence here is bad.
No, the sequence is fine.
Oh,
We're fighting
oh,
for...
Oh no, because Baron's up.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're fighting for Baron. How it's played, you freak out the QSS. It is what it is. And
Yeah, in my head, I'm like, I'm cleansing this, right? And so I press the QSS key, and then I'm like, I'm cleansing this, and I hit the summoner spell button, which was not cleanse because it was ghost. Just the greatest to ever do it. You know how it is.
Yeah, that's our biggest cooldown.
And I run around in circles like a retard.
Nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Call with his pants down. Already level 16. Flash E the Lux if you want to. Like, hey, we're here for a party. Like, what's the harm, you know? Flash E, auto W, get it started. Eat like
Instead-
70 abilities here.
Instead, I blow everything on the Nico clone. Amazing.
Well, you're hitting what's in front of you, you know, every single time. So in these fights, right, a good way to start it is like have your screen centered. Like be up as far as you can be and then center your screen. so that you can just have your vision like, right here. And that's all you need to see. You need to see the enemy carries and know what you're going to do, because if your screen's centered, you understand what's happening where you are without having to look at it. So then all of our focus can be on the enemy carries and then what they're doing. So
Makes sense.
right, so let's play this out. Like, my eyes are on Jax, and then my eyes are on Lux here.
Yeah.
Put your eyes on Lux. We're only staring at Lux. She just spent her Q. She just spent her E. She has nothing. She has fucking nothing. Let's flash in. I know my flash distance. I have to flash, move a little bit, and then E. And if I do that, I would have pulled 3 here. So then I could E, Stride Breaker.
So the moment she immobilizes herself with her ult, I can just run at her with flash, kind of.
Yeah.
Just flash here.
Instant flash E, you have them. And that sets up the fight.
Yeah.
Because if you're looking to nail the carries like that, not giving a fuck what's happening elsewhere, then you can actually just take these fights by the balls. You get the party started too, like that's all we need. Especially OCE, like people are just begging, like they'll actually follow up on a fight. That's kind of what we do here now. Now here I was like, oh my god. I was like, I said start a fight with your team around Vayne, Lilia, Quinn. Like,
I'm just running in there going, what? You said start a fight. I'm having a good time.
let's go.
OCE. I failed the ward on the bush. That's pretty epic.
Then if you're
try and ward it 3 times.
Yeah, then if you're here, it's like get CC QSS immediately E if you want it, like if we're here. There's none of this. This doesn't exist. This isn't real. The clickbacks don't exist on Darius. You're either standing your ground, QSS running into them, or you're standing your ground and eating the ability. There's nothing to it. Like I said, there's no back and forth with Darius. You uphold the offensive position because that's the advantage of the champion, where you're tankier and you get more free stats. And then if the enemy mispositions, misspins abilities, then you have them. Then you punish them. That's what you should be looking for. And then again, the back clicks is just the fear. So whatever you have to do to get rid of that fear, I think that's the next step for you. That's going to come from being confident on the champion. You get confident on the champion by killing the enemy. And the way you learn how to kill the enemy is by trying to attack them. And by trying to attack them, you mess it up inevitably. It's part of it. So I think go into your games and try to attack that. And that's the way forward. So,
Awesome.
Alrighty, that's my thoughts. Classic OCE TDM right there, though.
That's provided a lot of clarity. Thank you for your time.
Alrighty, no problem. I also have some older OCE coaching sessions. If I can find them, I'll send them to you because I think they might be helpful. The OCE specific shit. But yeah, alrighty, good talking to you.
You too.
Alrighty, peace.
Peace.
Bye bye. Not too bad, not too bad. OCE, man. They're casual and I don't want to be too brutal. But then I also can't like hype them up like, bro, you can get the kill. It's just not me. I don't know.